Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning to sir, examiners and the watchers. So today, I Ahmad Hakim and my friend from PS1.
Ahmad Jadir bin Ahmad Johan, thank
So
you.
we're gonna debate about cashless transaction versus traditional transaction. First of all, can I start first?
Sure you can.
I think, in my opinion, cashless transaction is better than traditional transaction. It is because when we use cashless transaction, it is more safety for us from bringing cash to go buy grocery or anything. So, what's your opinion?
So in my opinion, yeah, it's good using the card to tap to buy your groceries and stuff. But for me, I'm a really big spender, so I would like to prefer to use the traditional cash payments transactions because it's more easier for me to control my budget. So when I want to go and buy groceries, let's say for example at TFG Mart or Tesco, I meant not Tesco, I meant Lotus. So like I always bring like 200 to 300 ringgit to buy groceries for my family. So it's a much more easier way to count money, because when I use my card, I will definitely overspend because I will not check my phone to see the notifications when the balance comes up. So for me it's better to use cash when it comes to buying groceries because
Wow.
it's better as a budget control.
Wow, that's a good idea. But sometimes I don't agree with your opinion because when we carry a lot of cash, the robber, when we lost that cash, there's no money for us. I think it is not good for using cash to go shopping. I think cashless transaction is better because when we use card, it is more easier and it can reduce your time. For example, I usually follow my mom go to supermarket to buy groceries for our house, and my mom always using his card, RSB card, because when we use lots of cards, sometimes they will give us some benefits such as when we spending around 100 ringgit per month, the RSP will give us some, like when you buy a car, you
Yeah, I
will
know.
get like a special gift.
Yeah, I know.
So when we spending lots, when you use RSP card, and RSP will give us something like present for us. But when we use a cash, they are not they we will not get something back.
Yeah,
So
I
how
understand
about
you.
you?
But here's the thing that but when you use cash, right, and the difference between cash and card is like when you tap, it could be a high percentage of it be a technical problem. It could be it could be your mobile data when you want to buy like at the mama, or when you want to buy yourself some clothes and then there's like a technical problem where it's like the card's declining or the device that's accepting your transactions becomes a problem. So when with cash it's easy because when you bring the amount that you want to pay, you give to the cashier, boom cacap receipt, done. So that's why I also think that it's better to use cash because to avoid this kind of problems. And of course sometimes using cards is beneficial. Both has benefits, but for me I think I think cash is better because it's definitely easier to avoid the technical problems.
So I think cash is not better because I think online transaction is better because when we going to go to shopping, like we want to buy a bottle or a groceries, you must count your money first before you
Spend.
buy it, because sometimes when we overconfidence to borrow money, sometimes it doesn't enough to buy something that we want. So when we use online transaction, it is more safe to us to spend our money. I like to use RSB card especially because I am student for UPNM and UPNM make RSB card for me. I feel
That's
happy.
good, man. That's good for you.
Yes.
Okay.
So today we're gonna discuss the best way.
I'm not done yet.
You know that?
I'm not done yet. I want to add another point, which is, you see, in this modern world, there is there is the young generation, the mid generation, which is us, and the senior generation, the elders. See, some of them that don't have a bank account. That's why I do think that cash is also another great way to use, because it's open to the whole world, to all of the ages. You know, like for the kids, you can just give them a 20 ringgit bill to buy ice cream, to buy Maggie or something they like. You know, so it's very easy for them. Don't have to open an account, to have to send this, to bring a parent to the bank, to open a new account. So that's why I think cash also is another better way for society. But as you say, we need to agree and decide which one is better, and which one would you choose, cashless or cash?
The best way to spend our money is using online transaction. Do you agree with me?
I do agree with you.
Yeah. Why do you agree? Can you explain it?
Because in this modern world, we are filled with technology, and with technology comes with a great online transaction. So lately, if in UPNM we want to go buy a great looking, sensational, scrumptious looking donut, you have to use QR code.
Yes, I agree with you, because nowadays when you go to mall or you go to any store, they're usually using card, because nowadays people doesn't use cash because they doesn't want to hold a lot of cash, because probability their store have been robbed is high, so it is more safety for them. So that's all from us. Thank you. And Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.